I, 29M, am still processing the sheer audacity. 2 nights ago, my now ex-boyfriend, Leo, 28M, sat me down on the sofa we bought together after 5 years and delivered the news. "Mark, I need to be honest. I've met someone," he said. "His name is Julian. He's a creative director. He just gets me on a level you don't. He's better for me." The words "better for me" hung in the air. Not a better match, but just better. After 5 years, I was the lesser option. The hurt was a sharp jab, but a cold, weird calm surfaced faster. He was expecting a scene. I refused to give him one. "I see," I said. "Well, if he makes you happy, Leo, then I wish you both happiness." He looked surprised, then relieved. "So I'll start moving my stuff out this weekend. Julian's got this amazing loft apartment. You should see it." He was practically glowing, assuming I'd be happy to hear about his upgrade. He left to stay with Julian that night. The second the door clicked shut, the calm solidified. He wasn't going to get a clean break. See, Leo had made a critical mistake. Over the last 2 weeks, while his friendship with Julian was blossoming, he'd been having a text-based crisis of conscience with me. *Leo, last Tuesday, are we okay? I feel like we're drifting. *Leo, last Thursday, I didn't know what I'd do without you, Mark. You my rock. *Leo, last Saturday, 2 a.m., I think I'm making a huge mistake. Can I come home? Each time, I had reassured him, thinking we were hitting a rough patch. Turns out, I was just his safety net while he auditioned my replacement. So, I did something simple. I took screenshots of all of it with timestamps. I found Julian on Instagram, whose profile featured a new picture of him, and Leo captioned, "The beginning of everything." I sent him a message request. Subject, "Just thought you should see this." I attached the screenshots. No commentary, just Leo's own words. Then, I blocked Leo's number, put my phone on silent, and went to sleep. An hour later, my phone started buzzing with notifications from blocked numbers and frantic emails. The storm had arrived. Update 1, the fallout. The first week was a masterclass in delusion. The calls that first night were from Leo, culminating in a hysterical voicemail I've saved for posterity. Leo voicemail: "Mark, what did you do? Julian is losing his mind. You sent him those messages? Those are private. You've twisted everything. You're trying to ruin my life because you can't stand to see me happy. You need to call him right now and tell him you were lying. Call me back. Now." The next day, his sister, Qley, 26F, called me, dispensing with hellos and going straight for the attack. "Qley, Mark, what is wrong with you? Leo is a wreck. He found someone who makes him happy, and you had to destroy it out of jealousy." Me, he was texting me about making a mistake 2 days before he broke up with me, Qley. He was keeping me as a backup plan. He made his choice. Now he can live with all of it. I hung up. The main event happened on Saturday. Leo showed up at my door, unannounced. He looked awful. The creative director, Qley, was gone. "Leo, we need to talk. Julian kicked me out. This is your fault." Me, my fault? Leo, I just showed him your own words. The only person at fault here is the one who wrote them. Leo, you knew what would happen. You did it to hurt me. Me, I did it because I'm not your safety net. You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. When the accusations didn't work, the entitlement flared. Leo, fine. I need my stuff. And I need the security deposit for the apartment. And my half of the sofa. Me, you can text me to schedule a time to pick up your things. You won't be getting any of the deposit since you broke our agreement. And I paid for the sofa. The receipt is in my email. You paid for the coffee table. You can have that. His jaw dropped. He genuinely believed he could detonate our life and walk away with a check. Leo, you're really going to be like this? After everything? I'll see you in small claims court. Me, good luck, Leo. Get off my property. I closed the door. The satisfaction was growing. He hadn't just lost his shiny new life. He was realizing he'd lost his comfortable old one, too. Update 2, the consequences. 3 weeks later, things got uglier. Leo and Qley launched a smear campaign, painting me as an abusive monster. I lost a few mutual friends, but I saw it as the trash taking itself out. Then Leo crossed a line. I have a dog, Buster, who I've had for years. Leo was still listed as a co-owner on the vet records, something I never thought to change. I got a call from my vet's office. Leo had tried to get Buster's records to transfer them to a new clinic. He was trying to take my dog, not out of love, but to destroy me. I raced to the vet with the original adoption papers and proof of payment for every bill. They were horrified and immediately removed Leo's name, adding a note that only I could authorize anything. That was it. My calm, passive response was over. Consequence Part 1. The car. Leo loves his car. The loan was in both our names, a mistake I now regretted. While he was busy with his schemes, he missed a payment. The bank sent the late notice to my apartment. I didn't tell him. I just waited. Consequence Part 2. The money. As threatened, a letter from a lawyer arrived, demanding half the value of all shared assets. I didn't hire a lawyer. I simply gathered my own evidence. A detailed spreadsheet of over $10,000 I had loaned Leo over the years for his failed passion projects. I sent a registered letter back to his lawyer. I stated I was happy to discuss assets and included my spreadsheet, noting that once he repaid his personal debts to me, I would gladly write him a check for his half of the coffee table, which I valued at $75. The climax came last night. A frantic call from Leo's mom. Leo's mom. Mark, they took his car. The repo man just took it from my driveway. He has nothing left. How did you do this? Me. With all due respect, Leo stopped making his payments. That's between him and the bank. He's an adult. Leo's mom. You're heartless. He's living on my couch because of you. You've ruined him. Me. Leo ruined Leo. Maybe you should have thought about that before he tried to take my dog. I hung up. He's couch surfing at his parents' house, with no car and his better life in shambles. All I did was step back and let him get hit by the boomerang of his own actions. Final update. 6 months later. It's been 6 months since I closed the door on Leo for the last time. The silence has been golden. The legal threats vanished after I sent that spreadsheet. The car was officially repossessed and sold at auction, torpedoing his credit score. The smear campaign fizzled out as people saw Leo for what he was, a bottomless pit of complaints and entitlement. I heard through the grapevine that Julian, the better man, is now engaged to someone else. He apparently told someone that the incident with Leo was a glimpse into a bullet he dodged. Leo didn't just lose a boyfriend. He torched a bridge in his own industry. His sister, Qley, is reportedly sick of him expecting her and their parents to fund his life while he gets back on his feet. The best revenge wasn't a single act, but the slow, methodical crumbling of a life he took for granted, all caused by his own choices. I didn't ruin his life. I just stopped propping it up. He texted me once about a month ago from a new number. A single, pathetic message. I miss Buster. I didn't reply. I just took Buster for a long walk in the park. I'm doing well. Better even. The forced exorcism of Leo from my life made me realize how much I had been accommodating him. I'm dating again, and my apartment finally feels like my own sanctuary. The ultimate satisfaction wasn't seeing him fall. It was the profound realization that he was never better. He was a user, and I was his host. Now he's on his own, faced with the stark, unavoidable consequence of being exactly who he is. And that's a more complete justice than I could have ever planned.